done her face and hair, which were, I'd say, one of the trickiest parts. I thought we might do her clothing as well, and that's actually a good example of coloring in very tight, small, detailed spaces. What I'm decided to do with the colors is that I want to do her head or hair bands or hair ties or whatever you call them. I want to do those yellow. I also want to give her yellow stockings. I think those could be called stockings, and those sleeves or arm decorations, fluffy, lacy, almost fingerless or handless gloves. Those are going to be yellow as well. And then her top and skirt are going to be kind of a greyish purple, which looks actually more grey than purple, but you'll see. And then the boots are going to be leather, and so the belt and a little collar. Now, and I am starting with their head or hair bands, and the first color is YR21. And I'm covering the whole area of the hair bands with that color, and because I wasn't terribly tidy while coloring my hair, one of the reasons I'm doing it with that marker is I'm pushing a bit of color away as well. There's a bit of a dirtiness I've left behind on the previous marker. Well, I'm going to take care of it now. And just going over the whole area with it. And I'm just coloring that because I want it to be fairly wet. And now I'm going in with the YR23. I'm going to give a little bit of shadow here, and you can see that the image already has kind of a marked shadow spaces. So all you need to do is to follow those. Now. And let's add more shadow. That's next one is Y28. It's great for adding shadows into any yellows. That is a really good color. It's kind of a very neutral, and it will go with almost anything. You can even use it with yellow reds, or sometimes I have used it with lighter reds as well. And now the last color I'm putting in is E97. I'm doing it all fairly quickly. You know, there's no need to be very particular about it. No. And now going in with YR23 to slightly blend that area. And we're leaving it fairly sharp because the way it's drawn is fairly sharp as well. Now I'm just adding a tiny bit of YR21. Now I did her stockings and her sleeves and a little bracelet there with the same method as the hair bands, and I also colored her top in already. So I'm going to do the skirt pretty much in the same color as her top. And first I'm going to take BV23, which is kind of it's called Greyish lavender, but it is, yeah, kind of a purplish grey, pretty much looks more so grey, and that's quite frankly why I wanted it. got to be fairly careful there. It's very easy to go over the lines here. And don't try to go overboard with detail in these very, very tight areas. It's fairly pointless. You're just bringing yourself a headache and heartache, and you're going to go over lines, definitely. So just keep it fairly simple. Save yourself some stress. Those areas completely, the ones I covered now with BB23 previously. And just totally going over that. That line of colors is BB29, which is called Slate. So yes, even the names kind of give it away that it's basically a grey, but it's grey which has a bit of a character to it. Those are also great greys for doing any sort of a shadows, because that's more so a natural shadow color than your regular greys would be. Because shadows in nature do have this kind of a purplish or bluish quality to them. So they make really good shadow colors. Unfortunately, we don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, whatever, 8 in that line like you would have in greys. But I would sure love them to have them in that, because they are absolutely brilliant. Now just soften the shadows slightly, slightly, slightly here. And now we'll see. Now, and now that was BB23, and now I'm taking the lightest, which is BB20, and from that color you can actually see the best that it does actually have some purple or bluish purple in it, but I think that's the charm of it. It's a really nice color. I like that line of colors. I've only recently discovered them, and now I use them for everything, which could be fairly frightening. No, I'm just making that a bit better. Yep. Now, and that's the skirt done.